The action continues.
Jailer, look to him! Or tell not me of mercy. This is the fool that lends out money gratis. Jailer, look to him!
Hear me yet, good Shylock.
I'll have my bond. Speak not against my bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. Thou call'st me dog before thou hadst the cause, but since I am a dog, beware my fangs. The Duke shall grant me justice. I do wonder, thou naughty jailer, thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request.
I pray you hear me speak.
I'll have my bond, I will not hear thee speak. I'll have my bond, and therefore speak no more. I'll not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool to shake the head, relent, and sigh, and yield to Christian intercessors.
Shut.
Follow not! I'll have no speaking. I'll have my bond.
It is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with man.
Let him alone. I'll follow him no more with bootless prayers. He seeks my life. His reason well I know. I oft delivered from his forfeitures many that at times made moan unto me. Therefore he hates me.
I am sure the Duke will never grant this forfeiture to hold.
The Duke cannot deny the course of law. For the commodity that strangers have with us in Venice, if it be denied, will much impeach the justice of the state, since that the trade and profit of the city consisteth of all nations. Therefore go. These griefs and losses have so weakened me that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditor. Well, jailer, on. May God Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, and then I care not.
Meanwhile, in Belmont.
Madam, although I speak it in your presence, you have a noble and a true conceit of godlike amity, which appears most strongly in bearing thus the absence of your lord. But if you knew to whom you show this honor, how true a gentleman you send relief, how dear a lover of my lord, your husband.
I never did repent for doing good, nor shall not now. For this Antonio, being the bosom lover of my lord, must needs be like my lord. If it be so, how little is the cost I have bestowed in purchasing the semblance of my soul from out the state of hellish cruelty. This comes too near the praising of myself, therefore no more of it. Here other things. Lorenzo, I commit into your hands the husbandry and manage of my house until my lord's return. For mine own part, I have toward heaven breathed a secret vow to live in prayer and contemplation, only attended by Nerissa here, until her husband and my lord's return. There is a monastery 2 miles off, and there we will abide. I do desire you not to deny this imposition.
Madam, with all my heart I shall obey you in all fair commands.
My people do already know my mind, and will acknowledge you and Jessica in place of Lord Bassanio and myself. So fare you well till we shall meet again.
Fair thoughts and happy hours attend on you.
I wish your ladyship all heart's content.
I thank you for your wish, and am well pleased to wish it back on you. Fare you well, Jessica. Jessica. Now, Stefano, as I have ever found thee honest, true, so let me find thee still. Take this same letter, and use thou all the endeavor of a man in speed to Padua. See thou render this into my cousin's hands, Dr. Bellario, and look what notes and garments he doth give thee. Bring them, I pray, with all imagined speed unto the access to the common ferry, which trades to Venice. Waste no time in words, but get thee gone. I shall be there before thee.
Madam, I go with all convenient speed.
Come on, Nerissa. I have work in hand that you yet know not of. We'll see our husbands before they think of us.
Shall they see us?
They shall, Nerissa. but in such a habit that they shall think we are accomplished with that we lack. I'll hold thee any wager when we are both accoutred like young men. I'll prove the prettier fellow of the two, and speak between the change of man and boy with a reed voice, and turn 2 mincing steps into a manly stride, and speak of phrase like a fine bragging youth, and tell quaint lies how honorable ladies sought my love, which I, denying, they fell sick and died. I could not do withal. I have within my mind 1,000 broad tricks of these bragging jacks, which I will practice.
Why, shall we turn to men?
Fie, what a question's that, if thou wert near a lewd interpreter? But come, I'll tell thee all my whole device when I am in my coach, and therefore haste away, for we must measure 20 miles today.
Yes, truly. For look you, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Therefore, I promise ye, I fear for you. I was always plain with you, and so now I speak my agitation of the matter. Therefore, be of good cheer. For truly, I think you are damned.
I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian.
Truly, the more to blame he. We were Christians enough before, in as many as could well live one by another. This making of Christians will raise the price of hogs.
I'll tell my husband, Lancelot, what you say. Here he comes.
I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Lancelot, if you thus get my wife into corners.
Nay, you need not fear us, Lorenzo. Lancelot and I are out. He tells me flatly there is no mercy for me in heaven because I am a Jew's daughter. And he says you are no good member of the Commonwealth, for in converting Jews to Christians, you raise the price of pork.
How every fool can play upon the word. I think the best grace of which should shortly turn into silence, and discourse grow commendable in none but parents. Go in, Sirrah, and bid them prepare for dinner.
That is done, sir. They have all stomachs.
Good Lord, what a wit-snapper are you. Then bid them prepare dinner.
That is done too, sir. Only cover is the word.
More quarreling with occasion. Wilt thou show the whole wealth of thy wit in an instant?
Oh,
I pray thee, understand a plain man in his plain meaning. Go to thy fellows, bid them cover the table, serve in the meat, and we will come into dinner.
Come into dinner! Come into dinner!
Oh, dear discretion, how his words are suited. And now, good sweet, say thy opinion. How dost thou like the Lord Bassanio's wife?
Past all expressing, it is very meet the Lord Bassanio live an upright life. For having such a blessing in his lady, he finds the joys of heaven here on earth. And if on earth he do not merit it, in reason he should never come to heaven. Why, if 2 gods should play some heavenly match, and on the wager lay 2 earthly women, and Portia one, there must be something else pawned with the other. For the poor, rude world hath not her fellow.
Even such a husband hast thou of me as she is for a wife.
Nay, but ask my opinion too of that.
I will, anon. First, let us go to dinner.
Nay, let me praise you while I have a stomach.
No, pray thee, let it serve for table talk. Then, howsoe'er thou speak'st, 'mong other things, I shall digest it.
Well, I'll set you forth.